right, can you tell me your name and a little bit about the project that you have right here?
All right, so my name is George Suter. I made a Curious George themed cake, tart, and bread design. I have a chunky monkey banana bread. I have an 8-inch cake with fondant designs. Sunday is pancake day, George's favorite day. And then I got chocolate vanilla swirl tarts with crunchy banana pieces on top with a whipped cream design.
My name is Paige Myers. My theme based off of Gossip Girl. And over here I have my coconut and lemon tarts. It says XOXO because that's what the Gossip Girl says. We got banana and cinnamon tarts based off like different characters and everything. And then this is just a plain vanilla cake, but I was just like, the decorations will tie it all together.
All right, can you tell us your name and just a little bit about your project that you have here today?
My name is Christian Triplet, and this is my final project with my Flintstone themed bakery. I have fruity and cocoa pebble cinnamon rolls. I also have a fruity pebble Fred Flintstone cake and a cocoa pebble tart.
My name's Gabe Whiteman. This is my final project. I made a vanilla chiffon cake that has blueberry jam and lemon curd, a blueberry brioche bread, and a blueberry jam and lemon curd tart with meringue on top.
Can you tell us your name and just share a little bit about the project that you have here today?
Hello, my name is Jaden Sherman, and for my baking and pastry final, I chose the theme of Jesus, and I made some beautiful fig tarts, some Jewish challah bread, and a wonderful looking Jesus cake.
My name is Ethan Moken, and my theme was Black Sabbath. I did 6 pieces of ciabatta bread, and I hand drew different album covers on it. I did 4 different tarts with bats on them to represent Ozzy Osbourne because he bit the head off a bat, and then just a Black Sabbath themed cake.
My name is Aiden. I have an Avatar: The Last Airbender themed project. I have my Appa's Four Nation cake. It's a gourmet carrot cake with raisins, walnuts, and pineapples in it. And then I have my Bossing Say honey challah loaf with with honey and pecans inside. And then I have my Aang's Air Nomad Cloud egg custard tarts.
All right, can you tell us your name and a little bit about what you have here today?
So I'm Emily. My theme is winter. So for my cake, I have a hot chocolate cake with a marshmallow filling. I have a homemade gingerbread house on top. I have fondant trees and meringue trees, all decorated with fondant mountains and snowflakes. For my bread, I have an eggnog cinnamon swirl bread. It's topped with an eggnog glaze. And then for my tarts, I have a white chocolate cranberry tart with a cranberry filling and a white chocolate ganache. And on top is frosted cranberries and fondant snowflakes.
My name is Julia James, and I made a fairy-themed cake and strawberry cinnamon rolls and tarts. For the cake, I have a fluffy, moist vanilla cake with a vanilla buttercream inside, and the outside is chocolate buttercream and edible moss made out of cake, dried up. And then I have dirt on the bottom and the top with mushrooms and an edible swing made out of fondant and a door made out of fondant. And then for the rolls, I made a strawberry cream cheese cinnamon roll. And for the tarts, has a pastry cream inside that's raspberry, and whipped cream on top that's dyed, and some white chocolate flowers and butterflies.
My name's Emma Beers, and I did a Lilo and Stitch themed, and I have a Lilo cake that is strawberry and vanilla layers filled with cream cheese frosting and fresh strawberry slices. And then I have blueberry cream cheese hollow bread, and then I have little Stitch tarts that is pastry cream dyed blue with pineapple pieces in it. And then I have Jello that has gummy animals in it.
Hi, can you tell us your name and about a little bit of your project?
So my name is Emily, but I usually go by Em, especially in this class. About my project, my theme is Pusheen. Pusheen is a cat from a webcomic back in the day and has gained quite a popularity when it comes to merchandise and then other goods. So we have like some buns, we got the cake, and then we got the tarts. The tarts are a honey salted tart with a cookie on top. The cake is a Earl Grey chiffon cake with a cinnamon pastry cream filling. And then the buns are just milk buns with the same cinnamon pastry cream filling.
Hi, can you tell us your name and just a little bit about your project?
Hi, my name is Sam. I made a lot of coffee-based desserts right here. This is a tiramisu inspired. Tiramisu is much too soggy of a cake, so I went with the second best, a sponge cake coffee with a lot of espresso, a lot of coffee grains, with a bunch of mascarpone filling, a lot of Italian buttercream, chocolate, meringue, mushrooms, and a little bit of fondant. Then I have my beautiful, amazing crocodile croissants. They have a lot of buttercream decorations and a lot of fondant decorations, specifically for the limbs and the tail. And then I have a coffee pastry cream tart with pecan fillings and a lot of sugar filling. Then we have a white chocolate base for the lotus flower.
Can you tell us your name and a little bit about your project?
Yeah, my name is Ariana. My theme, it is The Little Prince. It's based off an old story, and basically this is like an orange chocolate tart representing the fox. These are the bird dinner rolls that the main character uses to transport everywhere, planet to planet. And this is my cake representing Earth, and then all the roses, and then this is the Little Prince himself. And I have a bunch of like decorations that, like a lot of characters that are from the story. So.
Can you tell us your name and a little bit about your project today?
My name is Allison, and I have a beach theme project. I have a vanilla cake, and my toppings are fondant. My whole table is like edible. The seashells are not, obviously, but the bottom is graham crackers, and my tarts are pastry, and I have Hawaiian bread.
My name is Meredith, and I have a Wicked themed project inspired by the Broadway musical and the movie. I have 2 loaves of lemon breads that are like in a braid trying to represent the Yellow Brick Road. I have strawberry tarts representing like a ruby red slipper with toffee covered pretzels on top for like a sweet and salty taste. And then I have a vanilla chiffon cake with half Elphaba, half Glinda, kind of mixing on both sides.
Hi, can you tell us your name and a little bit about your project?
My name is Zoe, and my project is based off of the movie Spirited Away. This is a cake, this is a chiffon cake. It's a vanilla chiffon cake with chocolate buttercream icing, and it has little ducks, like they're cake pops. And what they're in is a powdered sugar glaze to make it look like water. And my bread is supposed to be Sprites that are like and it's a cookie crust is on top of it, so it's a regular dinner roll with a cookie crust. And then my tarts are a sweet potato tart with a chocolate crust, and there's no faces inside of it, with a whole bunch of little mini food that is made out of fondant.
Hi, can you tell us your name and what you've made here today?
Yes, my name is Jackie. This is my
This is music is my theme, so I have lots of different types of music. So on my cake, I did the song Indigo because there's a lot of purple, so that ties into the song name. And then I have vinyl records on my tarts and a keyboard on my bread.
Can you tell us your name and what you've made here today?
My name is Claire Gilligan. My theme is Italian. For my cake, we have a lemon olive oil cake with a mascarpone and lemon raspberry filling with a Swiss meringue buttercream. We have ciabatta bread stuffed with olives and a tapenade. Then a lemon raspberry tart with kiwis, strawberries, mangoes, pear, and raspberry on top with sugar sauce. Awesome.
All right. My name's Philip Bracey, and my theme was pineapples. I made a pineapple angel food cake coated in buttercream and homemade fondant flowers with dehydrated pineapple. I have spiced pineapple tarts with a meringue marshmallow topping, topped with the fondant flowers, and then pineapple stuffed concha bread.
Hi, can you tell us your name and a little bit about what you've made here today?
My name is Sharina Hasir. So I made a strawberry twist bread with jam in the middle, and then I have some toothless mini tarts that are filled with raspberry jam and chocolate ganache on top. And then I made a strawberry chocolate cake with fondant and modeling decorations.